15 coal miners have been trapped for nearly a fortnight in an illegal mine in the Jaintia hills of Meghalaya, and now two teams of a private pump manufacturing company which has volunteered to provide equipment to drain out water from the rat hole coal mine have arrived at the location. This is the latest that we are tracking for you. These two teams of private pump manufacturing company have arrived at the site. Rescuers from the Indian Air Force and Coal India are expected to reach the mine in East Jaintia Hills today. Two teams from Kirloskar Brothers Limited arrived to help in rescuing the miners trapped in the 370-foot deep illegal mine. My colleague Tanima Bishwas joining us on the phone line. Tanima, finally we have two teams arriving in Meghalaya to resume the rescue operations, which had halted for a while because the NDRF had made it very clear that they do not have the requisite equipment. Are we going to be now hopeful that probably some good news, or at least we might know the whereabouts of the 15 coal miners?
That's right, Afrida. In fact, it was really unfortunate that on Saturday, the rescue operations had in fact been temporarily suspended because the NDRF said clearly that despite the fact that their teams were present at the spot, they could not carry out the rescue operation because they did not have strong enough machinery to drain out the water which had entered the mines. So now what we can see is that a lot of activity has in fact taken place over the past few hours. The two teams from a private pump company have in fact reached the spot on Thursday evening. They are carrying high-powered equipment with them, which they claim can be used to drain out water from the mines. And also what we are hearing from our sources is that the Indian Air Force has in fact been called in as well. They are also likely to reach today in order to airlift the rescued workers, once rescue operations resume and they manage to get inside the mine, to airlift workers out of the mine. And Coal India teams are also expected to reach the spot in Meghalaya today. So remember that 15 workers have in fact been trapped inside the mine for over 2 weeks now. It's been a fortnight and there's been no news of whether or not they are still in what condition they are inside the mine. So it had in fact been very unfortunate that the rescue operations could not continue on Saturday, but now there is renewed hope for the families because both the Indian Air Force and Coal India teams are reaching today, as well as a private company which has now volunteered to give their high-powered equipment to restart the rescue operations.
Right, there's been inordinate delay in actually sending these teams, but finally at least these teams have arrived. Let's hope that we can update our viewers with more information during the course of the day. Thanks, Tanima, for joining us.